Hey.
Welcome everybody to this week's podcast where we talk about E3, what we like, what we don't like. Hey, we finna get real raw in this mother sucker. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, kids. I mean,
He said sucker.
he said real raw. Sounds like
What
you
you
rape
mean?
somebody.
No. I know. Hey,
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's the Great Boys. I thought we were going to do a podcast. Sounds like I signed up for some gang AR.
Gang.
Shut up.
Gay.
And sus.
Yes.
Gay.
Good. Shut up. You threw me off with that. But yeah, we had E3 this week, and
Yep.
we did some stuff, and we did some live streams and some recaps and all that crappity that. We weren't there because we actually have lives and we're not part of the press.
And we're not rich.
Yeah, we're not. That's another big thing.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
not
not spending
rich.
was it $9,000 for a ticket? Yeah, no.
Well,
Depending on where you're coming from.
right, 900. It's 900. I think it's $900.
$900 for a ticket?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that.
I can't. So, because this one, unless I sell him, I can sell him.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, child.
What?
Hey,
Yeah.
you say it's $10,000. You say it's $10 and she'll buy you.
Well, you did say you was gonna take them, you know.
No, I did not say that.
That was the
Oh,
bet.
what was the bet? I forgot what the bet was. What was the bet?
I have to go back and watch, but
Yeah.
There was a bet.
there was a bet for it.
And I said, I'll bet my child. I forgot what the bet was.
I think
Something
it was
about
something-
E3.
I think it was.
It was something about E3.
I think
it was
it was
Nintendo too. I don't remember.
I don't know.
I think I probably lost that bet.
I think you did too. So,
Yeah, I didn't make
so
it
whenever
my
you
way.
have a child,
Oh, I gotta say you got first.
your firstborn. I'm like Rapunzel. I mean, not Rapunzel. What's his name? Rumpelstiltskin. Your firstborn son is mine. But yeah, back to.
Damn, you trying to trade you in.
I mean, no, I can keep it. What are you talking about? That's the winning part of the bet. Is I get to keep my son and get another one
It's okay,
without
Ray.
having the
It's
fun
okay,
of making
Ray.
it. But
Yes.
shit,
You think Brittany allow another kid in the house?
she ain't gotta push that joint out. She probably would.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got good head. So
This been an
look, Bill just got it. Bill just got it. It's okay.
This been an event.
No, I was thinking about something else, and then I was like, "You got good head." I was just thinking about something else, and then all I heard was, "You got good head."
But yeah, all jokes aside, so
It's been an eventful week.
right. It has. It was surprisingly better than what I thought it was.
We seen some good shit,
Yep.
and we seen some shit that I just want to kick somebody in the motherfucking head. So
And some
I'm
upsets.
That is also
And
true.
huge upsets.
That is also true.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do today, since we already have videos up of us breaking down each respective press conference this week, we're gonna break it down again, and we're gonna give our favorite from Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo.
And Zelda, not Nintendo.
So,
They have Pokemon.
And Nintendo, and then which game we thought, who we thought won E3 overall, and what was our favorite game coming out of E3. So we'll start with
Nintendo is easier.
Right, who do you want to start with? Nintendo, PlayStation, or Xbox?
Let's say Nintendo. Nintendo. We started.
PlayStation.
God damn it, you! All right.
Ray says
It's
PlayStation.
a lot to say about. All right, we're gonna start with PlayStation.
So PlayStation was worse than what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
But it was still good. They still did good. I think I gave them an 8, 9.
Yeah, you gave them an 8.
Yeah,
If
8.
you gave Xbox an 8.5.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So out of 10. So it was good. It just wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be. They a lot of the things that I didn't like about it, like I said, they didn't even mention crossplay. As far as like doing, I mean, I know they're not gonna do PlayStation to Xbox, but they didn't even mention PlayStation to PC, which is crazy to me.
Because of Windows 10.
But
But
Windows 10, you have to use the Xbox app.
Right.
but it's still
You
Microsoft.
can use Steam.
You can use Steam.
Steam. They use Steam for Rocket League.
Yeah, they can do it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
They just it's possible. It's just PlayStation. It's not Microsoft being like.
I think it's Microsoft altogether.
It's PlayStation.
No, it's PlayStation.
That's
because they will have to work with Steam, not Microsoft.
Not the Xbox app, right?
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, it's that was another thing that they didn't even mention it. Just mention it. Yeah, we were talking about doing this, but whatever. The good things that they had was a lot of the good things. They had a couple of good games, but I'm just talking about just overall, like other than the games. They said that the VR is coming, and that all PlayStation, like you won't have to buy a new PlayStation in order to use VR. If you have a PlayStation 4 right now in your freaking house right now, it's compatible with the PlayStation VR. So that was cool because they always try to.
I wasn't too excited about the games that they had
that they showed for the VR. Right. Yeah. So,
I mean,
that's true. That is true. I don't know. I'm not a big VR person anyway because I grew up in. My brother had a Virtual Boy, so I know the horror. That is the blood red. Just everything was just red.
something's gonna break.
With
VR,
I'm not gonna get it right away.
Yeah.
You gotta be literally. You gotta have open space in order to play VR.
That's awesome.
And you gotta know exactly where you at.
And you gotta know how he's feeling because we all seen that Markiplier video where he will reach up and he will hit his hand every time.
Yeah.
And make sure a fan's not going and all that. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So, it gets dangerous.
I have high ceilings in my living room, and I kind of got enough space, but.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
You, just in case, like Ray, he was walking to you, got the VR on. Next thing you know, you feel something hit.
Yeah, not for Ray. That's the other thing. When I'm in the game, I mean, when I plug up my headphones to my controller, and I got both. Like I can't play with both of them on. I have to have one on. Because if I play with both of them on, I'm in the game. I don't hear nothing. My wife be cussing me the fuck out. Because she's like, I thought that I had both of those things on. Come on, I call you. What if the bed was on fire?
The bed is on fire.
Well, if it's on fire, I hope you're not just laying in the joint screaming. But anyway, yeah, so I'm in the game, so I'll probably, if I'm like VR'd out, I'm gonna be in that joint with my keyblade.
Yeah,
hit Ray. Oh my
wife.
Oh my God.
That's the end of your life.
So, Ray, what you think about VR?
VR is cool.
What you want to play some VR, virtual reality?
Yeah, if they don't
Get your
include Final
Oculus.
Fantasy in it.
Oh, you don't want the fire. Oh,
God.
my son is on. My son is on.
You don't want to play it if they have.
You don't want to play Final Fantasy VR.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you don't want to play it if they have.
All right, so y'all want to go ahead and get down to the best game that PlayStation has?
Yeah, let's do the best game. Yeah.
I think one person would have a different game. I think everybody else would like best game for someone.
I already know what his game gonna be.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts.
No, they didn't show it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
They confirmed it though.
Yeah, they didn't show it. My favorite game that they showed was.
Ramirez and Hideo Kojima.
Oh no, I was gonna say God of War. I mean,
Yeah,
I got stiff. Don't get me wrong. I was stiff when I saw the Kojima
Gay.
game. The
No,
what's
it's
it
not
called?
game. Gay.
Death Stranded or something like that.
This person said,
But,
I got stiff for Kojima.
No.
Game. I said game.
Kojima did kind of. But no, yeah, I was there for the Kojima game. When I saw the game, I was like, man, the joint is good. But that God of War, I was like, I need to change my pants. Like, I need to go. My drawers are dirty right now. So God of War for me, I was.
Rary, you didn't
And it was
hear that.
live freaking gameplay. It wasn't like the
Yeah.
Kojima joint was just Kojima joint was a trailer with no. Unless that's fucking gameplay, that's the trailer. That's a trailer. That's a trailer. It's no way. It looked good, but that's a trailer. But God of War was live gameplay. They had a dude on stage playing that joint, and it looked good.
God of War. Yeah, I agree. God of War. It looked amazing. And
Yeah.
It's God of War unanimously.
God,
I'm sorry. It was just I'm trying.
That's the only reason why our vote was our rating was so high for Sony.
For PlayStation, right? For their first
God
conference.
of War.
God of War had
And a
5.
tad bit of Norman Reedus.
Reedus, yeah.
Reedus, but sorry.
I had the shivers when I saw Kratos walk by. I heard it wasn't the same voice actor. But
It's not. It's not. It's not the dude who from Overton from not Overton. What's the other guy who used to fuck with Max all the time?
It's
Kyle. Yeah, Kyle. Yeah, Kyle. Yeah, from Living Single.
Yeah.
I don't remember his real name. I'm black, so I just remember you from like the dude who plays Cole. You always gonna be Cole. The dude who plays Tommy. You always gonna be Tommy. Pam's always gonna be Pam. Gina's always gonna be Gina. I'm sorry, that's just how it is.
Martin's gonna be Martin.
I mean,
no, he's Marcus Burnett to me.
Oh, for Bad Boys, I had to think for a second. Okay, you call him, if you are walking around calling Marcus.
What's up, Marcus Burnett?
Marcus, okay, alright, whatever.
He probably hit me, but.
He probably just like, okay.
Who the fuck are you?
But yeah, so that was, any other notable games, other than the Kojima game that y'all talk about with Sony before we move on?
Crash Bandicoot.
That was cool that they giving another
Give me what I wanted.
Bandicoot. Horizon Dawn.
Yeah.
That's another thing that Sony didn't have going for it. They didn't show any more No Man's Sky.
They could have showed a lot more games.
Yeah, they could have.
They didn't have to show systems, but they could have showed like equipment that they bringing out, like the actual how the VR system would look like.
Yeah, they didn't even show how it would look. That is true.
Yeah,
that is true. So whatever. Sony got an 8. Everybody gave it
I know I gave it a 5.
Okay.
No, not a 5, but a 7. Yeah,
I gave it an 8. You gave it
I don't remember.
Okay.
a 7.5.
So who you want to talk about next? Xbox or Nintendo? Because we're gonna talk about the 3DS with Nintendo.
Yeah, let's talk about Nintendo.
So Nintendo. So who wants to kick off Nintendo?
I will.
Okay, go ahead.
You bastard motherfuckers. I've been waiting. Listen,
Right,
I've been waiting for a goddamn long motherfucking time to actually be excited to buy a Nintendo system instead of just waiting to play Smash Brothers, the only game I want to play. And y'all let me down. I will say that the more and more that I read about Zelda, the more I like it. But other than that, motherfuckers, I don't want to see no more Pokemon. Pokemon, to me, is not an E3 worthy game because you bring a new one out every 3 months. So therefore, just throw motherfucking Pokemon out the motherfucking window when it comes to motherfucking E3. There we go.
Had to let him get that all the way out. Yeah. My thing about Zelda is,
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
My thing about the Nintendo press conference is that it's cool that they finally came and they showed off the Zelda game and showed off like full on gameplay. And they sat with it for like an hour and a half or something like that. And then, I like the Pokemon games. I can't sit here and say I got all of them. I had red, yellow, blue,
Silver.
I think that's
Silver,
all.
gold.
I didn't have. I may have had gold. I think I did have gold. So whatever. But I didn't. What's the one you got on your 3DS? Omega Ruby. Played the heck out of that joint. Made me want to get the other one because the Omega Ruby is the remaster, right?
Yeah.
Because it was originally called just Ruby.
Yeah.
Right.
Ruby and Sapphire.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Omega Ruby and
Alpha Sapphire.
Alpha Sapphire, and I got it for him, and I played it. I was like, I had to put him on punishment because I was like, I want to play the game. But anyway, we ain't gonna talk about that. No, I like it. So I was kind of excited about a new Nintendo 3DS Pokemon game. So it was cool that they showed that, but it's just weird that it still doesn't feel right that at an E3 press conference you're showing off a handheld game, but I could understand it because that's the biggest system they have that Nintendo has right now is the 3DS.
Yeah.
And Pokemon is the biggest game they have on it. Pokemon has such a following that I understand that's why y'all want to, show that game off. And it did look good. Pokemon did look good to me because I am actually a Pokemon game fan, and the fact that they're gonna have brand new Pokemon.
But
So,
it's just
you're not a fan of Pokemon.
No, it's saturated.
I feel
They saturated the market with Pokemon.
At least y'all put Pokemon tournament on the Wii U.
Yeah, Pokemon Tournament is on the Wii U.
They need to update the roster with that.
And then Zelda, I'm sorry, what they were showing with Zelda, it looked boring somewhat. It just looked, it didn't look like a Zelda game to me. It didn't feel like a Zelda game to me. But the more and more that I read up about the stuff, like after the press conference, the stuff that's coming out, because more news that's coming out about it and the stuff, and they showed off some boss fights, and I was like, okay, that looked kind of cool and all this stuff. That looked better. It's like the post the conference helped them out more so than what they actually did at the conference as far as just showing off Zelda.
Yeah.
But because I was reading stuff, I would see like headlines on like IGN and other places, and it was like, man, Zelda looks great. Or somebody would put on Instagram, oh, I'm loving this Breath of the Wild. I'm just like, man, that joint looked dumb. But the more news I read out of it afterwards, after the press conference, it's like, okay, that joint does seem like it's gonna be hard. It's better than what I thought it was. Better than what they showed. So Nintendo, maybe y'all just don't need to go to E3 no more until y'all debut y'all new whatever the frick Nintendo NX is gonna be. Y'all should just stay away from E3.
Yeah, you need to fix that controller too.
Cause y'all are done. The Wii U is done. Like it's done.
That's all it is.
The systems were done to me.
You don't own it. Okay.
Right.
So that's how you feel about Nintendo.
Yes. I just handed it.
I think the NX, it might surprise some folks. It might. Small glimmer of hope. I get it. Just a small glimmer of hope.
If they're gonna treat it like they did with the Wii U, send it out without any games out, it's gonna end up being the same.
They
didn't have games for Wii U for a while.
For Wii U for a minute.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, they have to give like at launch because it's like okay, they I think it launched with Batman.
Yeah.
With Arkham, but it's like Arkham was out for like 2 years already, so it was like I'm over it. So I don't know, but I still have faith in Nintendo only because Nintendo.
They have so much.
The Wii U is literally the first system that failed that they had. You had Nintendo, Super Nintendo, which was good. You had Nintendo 64, which was good. You had GameCube, which was good.
I enjoyed the game.
And then the Wii.
Which was good.
The Wii was good.
Well, to me, it was.
The Wii was good.
The Wii was good.
The Wii was good because it showed that motion stuff could work. They brought it out. The tennis and then.
I understand, like they brought that to life.
Right.
But to me,
it's just the graphics on it was like this.
And I don't know. It's not.
It's not the graphics. It was just that the PlayStation and Xbox came out with newer, better systems.
Yeah.
As far as graphics, it's just that they didn't have. Well, it was last year, but they didn't have like HD graphics on the Wii.
And then they always keep redoing Mario.
You don't like Mario?
I'm getting tired of it.
Mario Galaxy did come out on the Wii.
Yeah.
I know.
That game was great.
I know that.
It was so good they made two.
But let Mario die.
Oh my God.
No.
I can't say that.
The reason being because right now you came out with Mario Maker, which should be the last thing you
Mario Maker is great.
It should be the last thing you put out because what else can you do with Mario?
I don't know. See, I keep thinking that
Mario Kart still goes.
You can come out with Mario Kart, but I'm talking about Mario gameplay himself. How many times were Peach is going to have to be out there? Well, now they don't have it that Peach is getting captured. So it's more of them fighting Bowser.
I keep thinking that they can't do anything else with Mario, and they keep surprising me. Except for on the Wii U. On the Wii U, it was just shit. It was just shit. Who the fuck thought, did they say, what was the story for Mario 3D World on the Wii? Because you can play as Peach, so Peach wasn't.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You just like going through shit, and just running.
like,
Did you have to save Luigi?
No, Luigi is a okay.
Really?
I think so.
Because I know it's Mario, Peach, and the two toadstools, the purple and the yellow one, right?
Oh, you can play Luigi. Well, I don't know. Come on with another Luigi game.
No.
No.
I mean, yeah. Like Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
That was
they could
terrible.
probably come out with
Luigi Mansion was not
Yoshi,
terrible.
that Yoshi, bring back Yoshi, like shrink Mario back to a baby, play as Yoshi, trying to
Do another Yoshi story?
Yeah.
But they did that Yoshi
Yarn.
thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Nah.
Yeah, that was the Yoshi game. It's just the graphics was completely different.
Yeah.
It was just yarn.
Yeah. It wasn't. I don't want to play that.
Yeah.
It was just the way.
I'm almost 30. I don't really want to play that.
It's the same thing though.
Should Mario start? Should Mario have like an MA game, like an M game, rated M game?
Yeah.
You think Mario should go rated M? I'm just asking.
I just wonder how that's going to be.
Because you got to think about it. His
up.
fans are like kind of old. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm almost 30 and I'm still a fan of Mario.
Fan of Mario?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's true. Just like I don't want Power Rangers to be a rated R movie.
Is Power Rangers a rated R movie?
It better not be.
I'm about to say.
I don't want Power Rangers to be rated R. So, Ray, what do you think about Nintendo? All they showed, did you see the Nintendo press conference? No.
No.
All they showed, well, it wasn't.
What did they show? Pokemon.
They showed the new Zelda game and the new
Pokemon.
Pokemon on the 3DS. Are you excited for any one of those games?
Not excited about Zelda.
Ooh, okay.
Have you played Zelda?
No. But the old Zelda,
Okay.
So, are you excited about Pokemon?
yes.
You want it? All right.
If it seems good, then yes.
All right, cool. All right, so last, but certainly, definitely not least,
Microsoft.
Microsoft Xbox press conference, and they did exactly what we said they needed to do in order for them to win, and more, because we actually thought Sony was going to have better games, and the only way that Microsoft was going to win if they said all these games we're showing you all is crossplay, and they did do that. All the Microsoft exclusive, all the Xbox exclusive games are crossplay.
Yep.
So that was cool. And very like freaking awesome. I even think some unexclusive ones are. I think the Division is.
Yep.
I think the Division is.
I think Vision is crossplay.
Yeah,
Only way you can tell it's crossplay.
Xbox Anywhere.
You gotta have a symbol on the
Xbox Play Anywhere. Right. So that's their new thing. Their crossplay. They call it Xbox Play Anywhere, where you could play on Xbox, hop to your PC. You can play against people on PC, all that. So that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving that. That's exactly what they need to do. That's for the game, is bring the community together. Bring it together. Stop trying to separate them. You know what I'm saying? Bring it together. That's how you sell. I'm going now, because now if I'm okay, I got a PlayStation and I have an Xbox. If I want to buy Battlefield, I'm not buying it on the PlayStation. I'm gonna buy it on the Xbox so I can play with the people who's on PC Master Race.
The Master Race.
So, another thing they showed off was
a lot of the indie games.
The Xbox, or the indie games. They showed off the access, the early access stuff that they're gonna do. As far as they showed off, I know for a fact I saw. Oh, what was the game called? The scary game, the Joy Joint. What's it
The
called?
Joyride Creation Reboot.
No. Weird.
The Happy Few. We Happy Few. They showed that game, which was an indie developed game.
Yeah,
and it looked.
I know Markiplier played it a while ago, but that was like
right. It looked, but that's what I was saying. When they were playing it, it seems like a PC game, one of those games where it's like very story driven.
Yeah, it is.
And that game looked good, and also with the early access, they showed like a bunch of games in like a slide, like really quick. But I saw Outlast and I saw The Culling.
Yeah.
So Outlast 2, and The Culling. So those look. So that's cool. We get early. That Xbox is actually following the PC thing or the Steam thing where we get early access to these developers. They put out the game, let us play them, let us play through the bugs, figure out the bugs, and they fix it as they go along, and then bring out the full game, and it actually be a good freaking game with no glitches and all that stuff. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Another thing that they showed off was their, of course, everybody knew it was coming up, Slim Xbox S, the Slim Xbox. It was white, it was smaller, it was still just as powerful.
Definitely more powerful.
Mm-hmm. So that's cool. And then another thing that they showed off was the end of the show with showing off the Xbox Scorpio. And it seems like what that's going to be is going to be, since this is the Xbox One, it's like it's going to be the Xbox 1.5. And it's going to be 4K compatible. So it's more powerful than the Xbox, but they're not, it seems like it's, I'm trying to figure out, because it was another system that did that. I think the Genesis did that when they went from the 32-bit to the 64-bit or something. Oh no, the 16-bit to the 32-bit, to where all the games were still compatible with each system. So that's what they're doing, is each game is compatible with all the systems, so you'll be able to play cross-play with all of them, from the Xbox One to the new Xbox Scorpio or whatever. So that's cool that they bring that out. Trying to think what other, the club things that they're doing on Xbox now. You can make your own tournaments and
got the tournaments, you got the
search for people to play with, like
that's your skill level.
Yeah, you can filter them and all that. So you could be like, oh, I want to play with somebody. Like if you're on Call of Duty,
that gives a shit that what y'all doing.
If you're on Call of Duty, you could be like, I want to play a game with people who are Prestige 3, level 25 or something like that, and above.
Yep.
So you could do all that. So you could filter who you want to play with, which is kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? And then you could host your own tournaments on that joint now, on the Xbox, on Xbox Live now. And then you can start your own like social groups on there now. So
that's fun. And you can also play your own background music. So
Yep, it did add that.
Yep.
Which I'm so fucking happy about.
Because they had that on Xbox One.
Yeah, on
no,
360.
on the first Xbox. My bad, on the first Xbox.
And 360.
Oh, where you can use your own music for the background. You didn't have to set it up.
360.
They got it on 360.
No, not like that. Because you got both. You had to turn down the music on the 360, the gameplay. Whereas on the regular Xbox, you just play. I just want to play my music. You don't have to turn. You don't have to turn it up.
Yeah. It's like that on the 360 for certain games though.
Oh, okay.
Right, like Grand Theft Auto. I know if you had it on 360, if you could have this on one of the stations was your music on that joint. So that was kind of cool. And then when the cutscene would come out, they'd drop the music out. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Don't do that with me.
Well, yeah. But I'm glad they do that because it was dumb that they had that you could play the music on while you're playing the Xbox.
I'm right back. Jazz.
Well, you could play the music on the Xbox. Sorry about that. You could play the music on the Xbox, but you would have to snap it in the corner, and if you unsnapped it, it would stop playing, which kind of sucked. So, I'm trying to think any other like news other than games for the Xbox.
Not that I can think of.
Xbox Design Lab. Right. Now you can design your own controller, licensed Xbox controller. Microsoft will make it. You design it online, they'll ship it out to you. You could get different buttons, different colors, different
Write your name on it.
Right. You can put your name on it or write whatever you want on there, all that. So it's kind of cool. So.
Yeah. Personalize it how you want it.
Yeah, which was cool. I'm trying to think. Okay, what was your favorite game?
Well, my favorite game didn't show on the 3 that we talked about, but it's Mass Effect. Of course.
Yeah, Mass Effect did look really good. They showed more story.
Yeah.
Stuff. Only thing about the Mass Effect at the press conference was that They didn't really show gameplay. It was like a dev diary. But they showed off more story. They said they going out of the Milky Way. It's not Shepard. It's a completely separate story.
Yeah.
From the original trilogy. Wow, that's an original trilogy now. So, yeah, that's cool. My favorite game there was, although I did criticize it a lot because that motherfucker kept using the bow and arrow, was Scalebound. I would say Gears of War. I mean, I'm hyped for Gears of War. Don't get me wrong. And it's not that the press conference did anything to unhype me because it does look good. But I knew Gears of War was going to be good, and it's right back to its roots. It's not Gears of War Judgment. It's Gears of War 4. Okay, but yeah, Scalebound looks good. It got me more excited. It got better. Got the big ass fucking boss. Got the fucking cross-play. Fucking multiplayer co-op and shit. Everybody got a dragon and headphones and swords, and you could turn into the Dante Devil. But that fucking bow and arrow, that was the only thing that was throwing me off. But that joint looked good though. That was my
on that one board, it looked off. When I was looking at other gameplay, yeah, that dude with the born that who used the born that was fucking motherfuckers up.
Okay, so maybe just for the boss.
No, like for that board. Like he sucked at it.
Okay, the guy.
Yeah,
the guy who was playing.
It was the guy that
he was using it too much.
Yeah, he was using that the wrong moment.
Yeah, because it was like it's like you have fireballs. Your dragon can shoot fireballs. You can shoot. You can Hadouken little blue fireballs. Why are you bringing on a bow and arrow and a giant
The
spider?
character was even saying, "I don't think this bow and arrow could hit."
Yeah, and
If your character says that, why keep doing it? He kept saying,
And then he got on his dragon, started fighting for a minute. Then he hopped back off.
No. He hopped off. He got on the dragon. Dragon was shooting fireballs. He hopped off, shot some fireballs from his hands, and then said, "I'm just like,
He was like, I don't think this bow and arrow will work."
Yeah.
But that sword was fucking shit up though. So
Yeah.
it was cool. I like it. What was your favorite game?
Do we have to talk about it?
Xbox. Yes.
We're gonna talk about it. Both. Can't wait.
God of
I'm
War
seeing-
4?
Huh?
God of War 4?
What?
God of
Gears of
War.
War.
Gears of War 4? Oh, sorry.
We're talking about Microsoft.
Yeah.
You said any game, period.
No, I didn't say. It's,
No,
He said any game.
I was just messing with you. Pay attention.
no, you wasn't. No, you wasn't.
I knew it was Gears of War.
But Gears of War 4, yeah. I'm a coghead, so yeah. Shit gets down.
Yeah, he's a cocksucker.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's the cocksucker.
You're a cock rider.
Huh? No. The other one is cock grinder.
What? Not me.
Cocksucker, cock grinder.
Not me. Nope. Notice I didn't say anything about Gears here. That was you two.
Yeah, I like games. So
But-
keep the cock blogging over there.
But the game, the multiplayer looks awesome on it. I can't wait till it comes out. I want to see what else they gonna do with it. I want to see like how they gonna interpret the past to the present and interpret the present from the past. So like how they gonna use Coltrane, how they gonna use Baird.
Is it gonna be 4-player co-op?
I think it's like might be 3 players since
Yeah,
it's
because
like,
I only saw 3.
it's only 3.
Unless you unlock Marcus.
I don't think they're gonna play him to multiplayer. I think they're gonna do like
No multiplayer shits.
nah. I'm trying to think. They're gonna do back flashes with him, with Marcus.
Oh, Flash. So like,
Yeah.
what was that? Call of Duty Black Ops 2?
Yeah,
When they would switch between the son and the father.
yeah,
Okay, I can live with that.
yeah. I think. Yeah, I can't wait.
Any other notable games from Microsoft that you all saw?
Raiders, the one of the indie games.
Oh, okay, the Pirates.
No, it's not Pirates, like
Not the-
Vikings and shit like that. We create your own class and shit like that. You travel all over, not just boats.
That was a Microsoft game? That was an Xbox game?
Yeah, it's one of the indie games.
Oh, okay.
Well, I know they showed gameplay for Microsoft, Even though motherfucker kept getting his ass whooped and couldn't do shit like Final Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Final Fantasy. That motherfucker kept getting backhand. He was getting the backhand of
Stomp.
God.
He was getting whooped. And then when Sage holds wide to dodge, and he just still just. I'm like, what is he doing? He just sitting in. No sword out, no nothing, just. Wow. It was just getting terrible, you know? I was like, I don't even know what's going on, but thank God PlayStation actually showed off some good fucking gameplay, even though they ended it with that VR bullshit.
Madden showed 7 or was it 12?
Yeah, didn't no 12, no 7 on stage, no way. But yeah, I think in the other notable game for me, other than Gears of War and Scalebound, oh, Forza looked cool. I'm just trying to remember because that was Monday.
Yeah, Sea of Thieves.
Forza looked good, and then they showed Tekken. Tekken looks like it's gonna be fucking awesome. I like Tekken. I like the way that they gonna do a story. That's the first time they doing like a story mode, and then the cool was fighting Heihachi, so it was cool.
What about you?
They showed off some Minecraft stuff. Did you see the Minecraft stuff? I know you like Minecraft. You did see it. Yeah, so that's what you're excited about.
You get to play it on your
and then
on your pad, your phone, your computer, and the Xbox.
There's apps for that.
Cool. All right. So now we are going to, since we broke down all of them, we're going to tell who we
think won.
Well, do you want to do who we think won first, or our favorite game period at E3 that we saw?
I thought we just did.
No, we did it for each
Oh,
one, but
right.
all
Because Mass Effect wasn't on Microsoft. That was
Microsoft. No.
Was it?
That was EA.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that was your favorite one.
Yeah.
Is
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Who was yours?
Mine's was, I'm trying to think because I did see the Ubisoft joint, and I did not see anything that I was really impressed about. I saw the EA thing. FIFA looked good. I'm sorry. God of War. I'm sorry. I can't. I want it, even though I know it's not probably coming out till 2018. I want some God of War. And please, PlayStation. Don't make the development process any longer and make the game any more glitchier by trying to add VR to it. Just
that game I played VR with.
I think they'll try to, because you gotta understand that game's gonna come out either late 2017, early 2018, and that's gonna be VR comes out next month, September. I mean, I'm not saying next month. It comes out September. That's gonna be a long time between the release of PlayStation VR and the release of God of War 4. So PlayStation VR can either be like this,
or like this,
or it can be like this. It's either gonna crash or it's gonna be like, okay, that's the greatest thing out there. If it's crashes, which I kind of think it is, what it's gonna do, it's gonna bomb. They're gonna have to justify people actually buying their VR headsets, just like how the Wii Nintendo had to justify why people bought the Wii U by bringing out we gotta make a Smash Brothers game. We gotta make a Mario Kart game for this system because, you know what I'm saying, everybody man, why did y'all even release this system? In order for them to justify the PlayStation, people buying just the PlayStation VR, they just might make that joint a VR, make it have VR capability or some shit like that. Just leave it the fuck alone. Just make it a controller game, please. No VR. But yeah, that's mine. It's God of War.
Well, it's just kind of hard. I have to say, wasn't that Tom Clancy? Was that Tom Clancy?
Oh, the Ghost Recon joint? You were talking about that joint.
It wasn't Witness.
Yeah, Ghost Recon.
It was Ghost Recon.
Yeah.
That was Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked awesome.
Okay, so that's your favorite.
Yeah, I say that. I had no offense to the God of War. That is just it was my favorite, but I'm more interested in Ghost Recon.
It did look good. It did. I give you that.
Cause it's like so much you can do with that.
Mm-hmm. And it's in the wild. Niggas got beards and shit.
Yeah, you can hijack motherfuckers and then ride. It's like Grand Theft Auto mixed with Gran Turismo kind of sort of. Cause you can drop all kinds of vehicles. You can ride down the mountain, and all of a sudden you hop out the motherfucker with guns blazing. Yeah, I've been waiting for a game like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move right into who we think won E3. Is it unanimous?
Yeah,
Xbox.
Like, what's this?
Yeah. Sorry, Sony. Xbox just had it only because it appealed more to
Me.
yes.
They answered what we asked for.
Crossplay
Maybe next year.
and good games.
And yeah, Gears of War, of course, because I know the cog sucker over there was so pressed about. He was so pressed about Gears of War.
Hey, don't hate on Gears of War.
I'm not hating that. I didn't say it wasn't a good game. Well, I'm just saying, you was a little bit too happy, a little bit too hard.
Just like you hard for mass.
Huh?
Just like you hard for mass.
So?
You gained match for match.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Microsoft. I'm sorry.
So
Xbox.
better games, What can I say? I'm not gonna say that, but
I
games wasn't good. But what put Xbox over the top was the crossplay.
Yeah, I think Xbox had. It was probably one or two games like the Recore game that they showed. It was interesting, but it didn't get me excited. It was like yeah. And then that pirate joint, it looked cool and it looked fun, but I still was like, I'm not excited for it.
Like, where's the games that everybody's been like?
But other than that, every game that they showed, Gears look good. I'm not even a Forza fan. Forza look fucking awesome.
Yeah, Forza.
They showed Battlefield.
I understand that, but like, where are the games that everybody's like extremely happy to see, like Kingdom Hearts, No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
What other games that people are actually hoping for?
A lot more.
I know it's a lot more.
But still, like, y'all kind of let me down.
PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation.
Yeah.
Y'all did a little bit more.
Of course, you got your
teasing.
Final
Y'all
Fantasy
did
fan base, so you didn't really talk about 7.
7.
Which 7 is like huge.
Yeah, that's a very iconic game.
They should did
Like,
7.
come on, son.
Even 12. They should have did 12. 12's coming out on PlayStation. It's not coming out. It's not coming out for the Xbox. Coming out for the PlayStation only.
Like, come on, son. Y'all could have. It could have been better.
Yeah.
It was a huge. It wasn't a huge disappointment, but it was a disappointment.
They didn't capitalize on the games that
people want.
That they wanted.
Y'all showed games. Y'all showed nice looking games, nice smooth looking games, but nobody knew those games.
It's not just that they didn't know them. Them joints were like the Detroit joint.
Yeah.
Okay, that looks cool.
But it's no game replay value to it. So.
No, it's replay value.
Yeah.
It's just that if I play it through the first time and it sucks, I'm not gonna play through. Like Until Dawn, you could go back and play that again. Heavy Rain, you can go back and play that again. This joint, you can go back and play this again, but if it sucks, it's just that it just looked
with it.
And then it didn't get me excited. I was like, okay, this is the like 4th game that they came out like 5th.
What?
Because they had that one with Jamie, what's the girl? Juno, the girl who played Juno. She had a game like that where you had to choose and shit and affect shit. So I mean, and then the freaking what was it, Days Gone joint? What was it? It was called Days Gone, the motorcycle joint with the zombies and shit.
Oh yeah, Days Gone. Yeah.
Yeah, that game looked better towards the end. When they showed the first trailer, I was like, but then they showed gameplay. I was like, okay, that looked good. And I was excited. That game got me excited.
I think they
Last Guardian. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It looked like in a never ending land. So
yeah, I've never in the story. Yeah, no. So
yeah.
PlayStation. No, they could have replaced Last Guardian. Well, no, they had to show Last Guardian because so many people wanted to see it, and they keep playing around. It was cool that they actually had a release date for it.
Yeah.
All that. People wanted Last Guardian, but just what they showed, it was just like. But they could have replaced that Detroit game with No Man's Sky. And they could have replaced Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens with Final Fantasy VII.
No, at least they could have bundled the Final Fantasies together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They could have replaced that joint.
They could have limited it.
Batman VR looks dumb, sounds dumb. It didn't look dumb because they didn't show shit. Battlefront X-Wing VR missions look dumb.
They could have bundled all the VRs together. They didn't have to show real time gameplay with that. They could have just did.
They actually didn't show live gameplay of any of the VR games,
no,
except for Final Fantasy 15.
They showed Resident Evil like that.
And it wasn't live gameplay. Nobody was on stage playing that joint. It was gameplay though, and that was the demo, which they came out later and said that the demo is not going to be in the game. Yeah. So, I mean, it's just and Xbox had more gameplay. Like people were actually on stage playing their games. I think PlayStation did it for. I know they did it for God of War. What other game did they do it for? They didn't do it for any other games, other than they didn't do it for any other games. No, they did it for the Days Gone joint.
Yeah,
they did do it for that joint. So I think I've talked about.
Hold on. We forgot about one game for PlayStation.
What?
That you didn't talk about, and you probably gonna hit yourself in the head. Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man was awesome.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man always looks awesome.
No. There's some crappy Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They always look awesome in the trailers until you actually play that shit and you be like,
Spider-Man 3.
It was okay. It was worse than 2.
Spider-Man 2 was awesome.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. 3 was okay. It was worse than 2.
You gotta say between one and 3 because you can't compare it because you see that's like saying like okay 2 was bad if you say it like that. 2 was bad, 2 was awesome.
That's what I'm saying.
3 was
2
horrible.
3 was not horrible.
3 was
1 was horrible. 2 was great because that was like the first time it was like an open world Spider-Man. 3 was good. It just wasn't as good as 2 because 3 was the joint when you could switch between regular Spider-Man and symbiote Spider-Man. And it was still open world. It's just that 2 was just better. It just they handled the open world shit better because then they would have like random freaking like robberies and shit like that after you beat the game and all that.
And then
Web of Shadows was good.
Web of Shadows, Dimensions was good. This one they went back to
linear.
Yeah.
And then the one after that was sucky. And then the Amazing Spider-Man was sucky. Yeah, Spider-Man 2 was very sucky.
Yeah.
Then you got the Friend and Foe was okay.
Oh, yeah.
Friend and Foe was okay.
It was cute. It was cute. But yeah, the Spider-Man PS4 joint, it looks good. It does look good though. It does. So I'm that's cool. It wasn't live gameplay and they didn't announce a freaking it's in development.
But it looks awesome.
It does look good.
If you can do all the things you can do in the trailer, I'll be happy. Getting folks out of the sun visor.
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of that shit look like quick time events.
I'm just saying, if it does happen,
A lot of that shit look like quick time events.
I get a PS4 if you can do that. If you can yank somebody out of the hood, and web them up, next you know you Did he shoot out of the sunroof?
One great about that, he didn't web him and the web stuck to him like this. He webbed him and lassoed him up. And that kind of threw me off because it's like
Fatality.
But yeah, I think I've talked so much about E3. I'm proud of y'all.
So how would you rate E3 altogether?
Well, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm not gonna do it on a 1 to 10 scale. For me, I'm just gonna say it's better than I thought it would be, but not as good as it can be. Boom.
I give it 4 cookies out of 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. With no milk.
9 pancakes.
9 pancakes out of how many pancakes?
Whoa.
He talking. Look, we may not understand it, but whatever kid is watching this knew exactly what he's talking.
Whoa.
So what you get?
3.5 out of 5.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I don't give it 4 because Microsoft and a lot of games that they showed. So,
Because I mean, the Ubisoft joint, Ubisoft joint, sorry, they were fumbling. Yeah, I mean, Watch Dogs did look good.
EA
had a good press conference.
Bethesda.
Bethesda joint was cool. EA had a good. Didn't shout out PC Gaming Show. PC Gaming Show, they did that for the first time in action.
Yeah.
And them motherfuckers they played. They were showing games. They ain't come out there showing no trailers. They was like, sit down on this couch. I'm gonna show you this game, and I'm gonna play this motherfucker. I'm gonna show you this game. So PC Gaming Show was cool. And they were giving away free Alienware joints. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Motherfucker. I'm going to one.
Free Alienware rigs on this joint. Yeah.
That's
So,
a neat one.
so yeah, like I said, it was better than I thought it would be, but not as good as it can be. Only because PlayStation should have brought their A game.
And Nintendo.
Microsoft can do better, and Nintendo didn't show up at all.
I think next year Nintendo going.
Yeah, I think next year is going to be Nintendo's year.
I think they're going to shit on
It has to be though.
It has to be.
I think
They went to they fucked up on purpose so they could have the first round pick.
They are, yeah. That's yeah. When you start losing late, so you get the first draft pick, first overall draft.
They pulled a Philly.
Yep.
Sorry, Bell.
It's true. Hey, there's no point. We wasn't going anywhere, so might as well go for a raw first round pick.
All right. Anything else y'all want to bring up?
About E3.
Or anything?
Let's see. Anything? I was reading something. But, I'll talk about that next week if I find it.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm guessing this is like a short break or something.
What?
Trying to figure out something to talk about.
No, I'm about to just.
Yeah,
I'm
but
about to end the video. There's nothing to talk about.
Nah.
Ray, anything else?
Nah.
All right. Here
Hey, you got any shout outs you want to do?
Nah.
You know,
Sure.
no shout outs? No shout outs to your sister? Anything like that? Not to your mama? Not to Ray Ray? Not to Robbie? Not to.
He is Ray.
No, I know that. I messed up.
Shout out.
None of your cousins, anything like that?
No.
Alright, couple years.
Ear muffin. All right, y'all. Thank you for sticking with us.
We love y'all so much.
So much love.
Yeah, we're gonna drop information down in the blocks below. So yeah, on everything that we learned about E3, that way y'all can catch up. Like all the E3 conferences, we're gonna post them on the description down below, so y'all can rewatch it just in case y'all didn't watch them.
Yeah, you can rewatch the videos that we have. Definitely.
And then make y'all picks. Like, tell us, how do y'all feel about it? Like, what was your favorite game? What made you pissed off? Made you want to throw your phone at the goddamn computer screen?
And then who do you think that won E3? Because I've seen in groups on Facebook where everybody's like PlayStation won it, and I'm like,
And I've seen people be like, Nintendo, I love you so much. I was like, you must be gonna cry.
What?
one person went on a huge rant because they didn't show Kingdom Hearts.
Who?
I don't know,
It
somebody
was
in
a
that
lot of folks.
group.
There was a lot of
It
folks that
wasn't
were
me.
around.
It definitely wasn't me.
You should have.
No.
You should
No,
have.
he answered his question that it's still coming out.
It's still-
that
it-
it didn't get canceled.
Yeah, it's not canceled.
What,
It's
three?
definitely three. That's 2.8.
Hey,
You know,
man.
2.8 does look good.
Break, look! It's Kingdom Hearts 3! Yeah.
It's the release date of Kingdom
2.8.
Hearts.
But whatever.
It's going to be 2.8. They're 2.9. They're 2.95.
No. Shut up.
We
Alright, y'all. It's been real. But,
got this mother sucker.
oh, this
Well, he's earmuffed, so we out with this bitch.
bitch.
No,